Okay, you guys, I am so excited to be doing this tonight. I actually realized, I think we did a Zoom together not too long ago, maybe in November or something. But I feel like we've both life has changed so drastically. I feel like we've changed so drastically in such a short amount of time, and so I'm really excited to just pick your brain again tonight and just to get kind of as hot and heavy as you want to get, telling your story about not just since you started. I think sometimes when you've been in the business for a really long time, it's almost kind of difficult to go all the way back to when you started. But I would love to just kind of dig in with you about your journey over the last, I know it's about the last 2 years or year and a half that you kind of went through this phase where you weren't even really sure if this business was something you wanted to do anymore. And I think that it's really honest to say that. And I think sometimes sometimes we don't like to admit that, but I would love for y'all to drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever thought I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. This is hard. This is tiring. I feel burnt out. I feel lost. And I think it's genuine to say that. I think that if you ignore that, you can't change what you don't first acknowledge. If you don't acknowledge something, you can't actually shift it and change it. And so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Weston. I'm a triple diamond. I've been in for over 6 years. So there has been tons of up and down seasons for me where I wasn't sure if this business was going to continue to be something that I could be passionate about, if it was something I could continue to be good at. And I think we all hit those road bumps as we go through life and through our life's journey. So, Elisa, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then as much of kind of that journey that you want to share, and then we're going to slide into what you're doing now and how you're feeling so good about your business now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm so excited that you asked me to be on here. So thank you. My name is Elisa. I'm a double diamond. I've been in 5 years as of earlier this month, which is crazy to think about. When I started, I was 21. I was a college student. I was just about to graduate, and I was studying chemical engineering and business. And I had a job lined up and everything like that. But I was in so much debt. I was in almost 100 grand of debt. I was living off of credit cards, student loans. Kind of just as soon as I turned 18, I moved out. I did whatever I had to do to move out. I didn't care because I came from a really iffy living situation. So when I joined, I didn't even care that I was spending the $99. It's going to go on a credit card either way. I joined someone who I was pretty good friends with at the time, and we were just kind of ignorance on fire, working the business together. It took me 10 months to start doing personal development. So if your upline is telling you to do personal development, start it now. Don't wait 10 months like me. Because like I said, I came from a really just traumatic childhood, and I was a hot mess. And Emily Worsing is someone who I work pretty close with. And for 10 months, she was like, girl, read a book. Girl, listen to a podcast. Oh my gosh. And so finally, when I started doing that, in 90 days after that, I started, I went diamond, being consistent with doing personal development. I started mass enrolling distributors. I went from enrolling 1 distributor a month maybe to enrolling 10 plus every single month. And then after I went diamond, it took me 6 more months to go double diamond. And I was on fire. Business was great. 2019 was amazing. I was about 5,000 away from triple, and then it all came crashing down. 2019 was a weird year. I don't know how long you guys have been in the business, but I literally was it was the highest of the high, and then 7 months later I had dropped down to Ruby, and there was a ton of drama on my team, and just I was so stressed out and burnt out, and a lot of it I did to myself, and I kind of was just I don't know if this is for me anymore. I'd rather just get a job. So I left the company. I didn't shut off eSuite or anything, but I was freaking close. I was freaking close. I renewed my account, which I definitely think was a God thing because the pandemic happened right after. So 3-4 months later, I found out I was pregnant. The pandemic hit. No one knew what the heck was going on. And so I just kind of was maybe this is a sign that I should start doing this again, but I have to do it differently because I cannot go through what I went through before. So when I joined again, I just made 2 promises to myself. One, that I was going to learn something new from every single conversation that I left, whether it be with a new distributor or someone who's double black, ambassador, diamond, whatever. I was always going to learn something new. And because I had to stick up my butt, like I thought I was like hot shit. Don't do that. Always be humble, like stay humble. And then the other thing was I was gonna focus more on leadership. Just like really be that leader and that friend to your team. So that's what I did. That was 2020. So I joined like halfway through April and I went diamond in 2 weeks. I don't know how I did it. It was God volume. I enrolled a ton of distributors. They knew what they were doing. Perfect scenario. Definitely a God thing. And then, yeah, so 2020 was just like learning. And then 2021 was growth. So I just really poured a lot into myself. I invested into myself a lot, set boundaries, cut my mom off. She was like the source of all my trauma. And that I grew so much. It was hard, but so I did that. I surrounded myself with better people. 4-in-1 was launched and I didn't know what the crap was going on. I sat around and like, I don't know
You
what the
guys,
hell.
none of us did. First of all, they put us on a triple diamond and above Zoom, and all of us were like, and then they put us on a diamond and above Zoom, and all of us were like, oh, like, I think I understand, but not like we knew it was good. Like we knew that it was going to be like game changer, like life changing, like it was revamping the comp plan, but all of us were like, what? I'm just used to, right? I'm just used to mass enrolling. I'm just used to like enrolling all of my own stuff and just like placing them with people. Right. And so then they give us this system where you actually are like leading people, guiding people, helping people. And I think all of us were a little bit like, what do we do? Like, what do we do with our hands? But you just like jumped right in. You were like, okay, I got a chart, 4 customers, 1 distributor, do it again. And you just went for it.
No, I like stared blankly at a chart for 2 months. I didn't even complete a cycle for 2 months. So I don't know why I overthought it so much. So I invested into myself, into doing money mindset. And so I like we were all used to the codes, right? The codes being like $50 or whatever to join. So I got my money mindset right. I can sell the kit if it was $1,000, $2,000. I don't even care. Like I am obsessed with the new kit and I love that it's $150. So that's the first thing I did was I just got so confident in my ability to enroll distributors because that's how you're gonna rock 4-in-1. That's how you're gonna rock charts. That's how you're gonna explode your business is enrolling distributors and being their friend and teaching them. Um, so I did that. And then I just like kind of focused on being the best version of myself that I can be. And I started doing manifestation babe stuff. And now, yeah, now my team's on fire and I'm so excited to so many girls are earning this 4K. I'm really excited.
I just love all of this. So first of all, yeah, she waited 10 months to start personal development. I waited a year. Both of us went diamond within 6 months of starting personal development. So if you are feeling like you are at some kind of weird roadblock, glass ceiling, like you don't know what's stopping you from going to the next level, it's probably what you're putting into your brain every single day. Okay. So make sure that it's not only personal development. Don't just do what everyone else is doing. Make sure that you are. So Katie just asked, what books or podcasts do you recommend? Whichever ones speak to you. Whichever ones speak to you. For some people, it's like devotionals, Bible study, sermons on podcasts. That's dope. That's not for me. I personally get off on, like she just said, the manifestation babe stuff. You can follow her on Instagram. She has free stuff and webinars. You can also sign up for her classes. I love You Are a Badass. I love Amanda Francis. She's like money mindset queen. I love yeah, a bunch of different, I'm happy to like give podcast recommendations. Jade has a podcast. I have a podcast. I listen to Girl Boss podcast. I listen to Manifestation Babe has a podcast. So Jessie Lee, yes, 100%. So you kind of just have to find what's going to work for you. And I think that Elisa would agree when I say that you have to find what lights you up, what makes you feel good. Don't just do the personal development that everyone else is doing. Motivational quotes are great. YouTube videos are great. They can definitely get it going. But at the end of the day, you have to find what is really making you feel good and motivated and excited and expanding your brain on a daily basis. I also love that she said this, you guys, stay humble, always stay learning. She's a lifetime double. I'm a lifetime triple. I want to hear from her tonight. I want her to teach me what she's doing. I have completed 1 cycle since this was all announced at the beginning of September. I want to earn bonuses, multiple bonuses, tons of bonuses. I don't want to keep waiting and, like Elisa said, staring at a blank chart, being like, what do I do with my hands? I want to move forward. And so I'm not just looking for who has the highest rank or who's been in the business the longest. I want to learn something from anybody who's enrolling, who's excited, and who's getting it done with these bonuses. And so that's why I'm not looking at rank. I'm not even necessarily looking at like commission check right now. I'm just looking at who is earning these success bonuses. And we're in an amazing mastermind chat with Jade and a bunch of other awesome people in Team Hooper. And so anybody who's enrolling in that chat, I'm like, I'm watching what they're doing. So if you have somebody that you know is earning these bonuses, you have somebody who you know is killing it with enrollments, go to their Facebook, go to their Instagram. What are they doing? This girl is killing it with reels right now, you guys. I was literally like, you know that TikTok sound? It's like, I'm trying to get like you. That's me with her, because she is killing it with reels right now, you guys. She posts at least one reel a day and has for 4 months or 5 months now. And just one reel a day. I mean, sometimes you do more than that. I know you do more than that on TikTok and stuff too. But if you could commit yourself to just, that's what she said to me. She was like, Hope, just make yourself post at least one reel a day, every single day on Instagram, Facebook, and then, you know, we make them on TikTok or whatever. And you are going to start to see growth. And I've started to see growth. I've started to see more views. I've started to get more texts. And so I think a lot of times it's just these little things. She stayed humble. She was willing to learn something new from every conversation. She didn't complete a cycle for 2 months. You guys drop a 2 in the chat if you haven't completed a cycle yet. Let's get real. Drop a 2 in the chat if you haven't completed a cycle yet. It's all good, you guys. I'm a lifetime triple diamond. I've completed 1. It's all good. So do not count yourself out. What if she was like, we're 2 months into this bonus period. I haven't completed a single cycle. I'm out. I can't do this. I can't complete 3 cycles in a month. I can't complete 3 you ended up completing 6 cycles in 5 weeks, right? Because you had 5 weeks left to earn it and you ended up earning it twice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you guys, don't count yourself out. Stay humble. Decide you're going to learn something and decide you're going to be consistent every single day. And then talk to me about money mindset and the new kit. Like, I know you just said like I could sell the kit if it was $1,000. So talk to me a little bit more about how important that is, because I think that, I mean, like, drop a 3 in the chat if you hear I can't afford it about the kit all the time. I will drop a 3, because I hear all people every single day in my inbox saying I would love to, but I can't afford it. So what did you really do to start shifting that mindset for yourself so that you're getting like less of that?
Yeah, so I grew up broke. Drop a 4 if you grew up broke. So I grew up broke, and like the voice in your head, usually, like if it's negative, it's not you. And you have to figure out who that voice was. For me, it was my mom. I could like sit here forever, tell you all like the thing, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, da 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 da. I heard that a lot. So I had to rewire my brain and figure out a new voice and new things to tell myself. So every single day I go on Pinterest and I type in like prosperity affirmations, success affirmations, and I journal for a little bit. There's a lot of force. So this is something we all struggle with. Like, don't be ashamed of it. We all have to work on it. And so I, just to be blunt, was not even, you know, selling my $50 codes. And so that's how I knew like I had to make something work. So a really big thing that helped me is forgiveness. I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to someone this morning about it. We don't realize how much we hold in and that we need to forgive for. And like sometimes it's other people, but a lot of the times it's ourselves. And I had to dig deep and like forgive myself for a lot of stuff. Just simple mistakes. We all make mistakes every day. We have to let that go. That helps a lot. Every single day I write down things I'm grateful for, but also things that I forgive myself for. That has helped immensely. And then the other thing, I said affirmations.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I did like a 31-day program. It's called 31 Days of Abundance. And that just helps a lot. But there's a free one. Actually, let me type the free one. Manifestation Babe has a 21 Money Babe challenge. It is free on her free library. And if you Google it, her book's free. Shouldn't be, but you can Google it and get it for free.
Yeah, yeah. And it's incredible how many of these are free resources. Like, how many of you, especially those of you who just dropped fours, are like, I would love to do a money mindset course, but I can't afford it. And it's like, bruh, the reason that
That's
you
why.
need to do a money mindset course is because you can't afford it. Like, and there's so many free resources. I know she just said Manifestation Babe, but Amanda Francis, too, you guys. I just binge Amanda Francis YouTube videos about money mindset and how we get to decide what we believe about money, but also, can we get an amen to like self-forgiveness? Because we are human beings, and every single person on this Zoom and on the planet, if we had the chance to go back and do at least one thing differently in our lives, we would, but we can't. We're in the present. And one of the things in the Manifestation Babe course that I'm finishing up right now is the Epically Aligned, and the very first day is about releasing the past, releasing, forgiving, allowing. And I think the mantra on that one is literally like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you. And you're saying it to yourself, and you're saying it to people in your past, and you're saying it to your team, and you're saying it to your parents, and right, like you're saying it to everybody, and you're really allowing yourself to let go of the past. The past has no bearing on the future. It's something that we do as human beings. We think that the past has all of this power because we believe that the past has all of this power. But what Elisa has been able to do is let go of what happened in the past, let go of what happened in her childhood, let go of what her business looked like when she got to the end of 2019, and step into the fact that the only thing that she can control is today and what she wants to do tomorrow and what she wants to do the next day. But you can't move into the present and the future if you're living in the past and you haven't forgiven yourself for the things that happened in the past, even yesterday, even an hour ago. I have made mistakes in this business. I don't think there's a single person, diamond and above, who can tell you, like, I've done everything perfectly this entire time in my business. Like, no, like, we've sent bad messages, we've sent bad follow-ups. I've accidentally copied the name Ashley to like 27 people who weren't named Ashley. Like, I have not been a good leader to my team. I've been a micromanager to my team. There's been seasons where I haven't been consistent, but you can't move forward from that until you've released that, until you've forgiven that. So I love that was like a big part of your like money mindset, is like, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for thinking that it's too expensive. Forgive yourself for thinking that nobody has enough money to join your team. Allow that to be okay. The worst thing you can do is know that you're doing something wrong and then make yourself feel worse about it. I say this all the time. Like, the worst thing you can do is get to the end of the day where you didn't do everything you wanted to do and make yourself feel bad about it. It's like, then you're just doubling up on, you're just making yourself feel bad about feeling bad. And that cycle is only going to continue. If you can release and forgive and let go, you can do better tomorrow. And you can do better the next day, and you can do better the next day. And then let's talk about enrolling DTs. What are you doing right now? And the DTs are just kind of, because I know they're just coming in for you right now. I'm in the boom chat. I see the enrollments. What are we doing for the DTs right now, my love?
So my reels popped off. All right, here's the thing about reels, guys. I'm not like one of those cute blogger type people. Like, if you know me, like, I'm very normal. I'm very much like me, goofy, like whatever. And if that just doesn't go to show, just make the freaking video and post it. Like, just make the video and post it. I looked at my I'll type my Insta before I forget. Sorry, ADD. But I looked today, I had a reel blow up and I was like, what is this lady talking about? Like, she was like, it says you're socially awkward, but you're not. I was like, what are you talking about? And 9 weeks ago,
Do
I
you
posted,
know me? Do you know me IRL? Because I am socially awkward. I'm telling you that I am.
it was such a random message. And I look and I posted this reel 9 weeks ago and it was like literally nothing the day before. And then all of a sudden today, 50,000 people. So post a reel. Don't delete your videos. They will blow up later, like I promise. And so that's what I'm doing. I really think it's just the manifesting stuff. When your energy changes, like yeah, things happen and it's all like aligning for me right now. Like Shay talks about God volume. That's what it is. Like when you're aligned and you're so focused on where you're going, things happen. And I heard something today, I think it was Ray Higdon. Winners are winners because they expect to win. They don't set their expectations and then go, maybe it'll happen. They expect to win, and so their actions follow suit. Um, so yeah,
I
I think
love
that's
that.
all it is.
And so no, I love that. How many of you just need to make the video and post it? How many of you just need to make the video and post it? You all do. We all do. We all just need to make the video and post. We all feel awkward. No one feels good doing TikTok dances except for Charlie D'Amelio. I swear. Like every single other one of us is like, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop waiting for your hair to be correct. Stop waiting for your house to be clean. Stop waiting for your kids to behave. If you put the video content out there, your people will find you, but they cannot find you if you do not put it out there. So I also love something that you said. So you said, enroll the DTs, be their friend, and teach them. So when you get the distributors in, what are some of the things that you're doing with them right off the bat to help them know that you are their friend and that you are there for them?
Okay. I really hope everybody's using Jade's bot because I'm so excited that you asked this question because I'm pumped. So, last week, Courtney Van Auken sent this long audio message about like getting on coaching calls with your team. Um, and so I listened to that. I took it so intentionally. I'm super introverted. I don't like speaking on Zooms. I don't like doing coaching calls because, like, exactly what Hope said. Like, I got some period acne right now. My hair is a mess. My house
Yeah.
is a disaster. My toddler levitates and eats batteries, and it's always chaotic. And so I was scared, but I set up 14 coaching calls with all my new girls this month. And did the calls. I was nervous. My own enrollments were down. I love mass enrolling, but my own enrollments were down. And so I was nervous. But most of those girls have enrolled. And if they haven't enrolled, they're so dang close because they're getting up post to post and they're excited and they're posting and they're sending me screenshots of conversations. And so duplication is through the roof. And I haven't had that kind of duplication since like I was almost triple. So definitely do the coaching calls, be their friend. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So Jade's bot frees up so much time. Like she spent so much time on it. It's such a good training and it frees up so much time for you to build that relationship and be their friend. A lot of leadership is truly just pouring belief into people. And so I sat on these coaching calls and really just like validated their feelings. Like it stinks when you put a post and no one comments. It stinks when you send out messages and your best friend says, no, I'm not going to post for you. And so I'm there validating their feelings, but freaking hyping them up and showing them that I'm not just going to enroll them and say, screw you, I want $150, I want $350. Like, no, I'm going to be here for you, whether you enroll or not. Like, I'm probably going to fly out and see you. I don't care. Like, I just want new friends. So I got that. I
And
talked
I
to
love
Cammy.
that because it's also made like, how many of you would enroll a lot more distributors if you didn't feel overwhelmed by the prospect of enrolling a lot of distributors and having to train them? Because that's a real fear that people have that holds them back from enrolling distributors. Like I would enroll more distributors if the idea of having a lot of distributors didn't scare the poop out of me. Because like, how am I supposed to train more than one person at a time or more than two people at a time, right? Well, that's where the bot comes in. If you're part of Jade's online, we have a bot, and then I actually took Jade's bot and updated it just for my team. So we have like our own little like Team Hustle and Heart bot also. That's pretty much the exact same, and it is so good. And I love that you said that because the bot is teaching them the nitty gritty, and so then you're able to come in and teach the mindset, cheer them on, get to know them, tell them other things that they can do outside of the like day to day like basic host to post posting, sending messages, all of that stuff. So I absolutely love that. Okay, so let's talk customers also. I know you're getting a lot of them from Reels, but I know you have done host to post before. What do you recommend to somebody who's they're going to start doing Reels? Every single person who's on this Zoom tonight is going to start posting one reel a day, at least one reel a day on Instagram and Facebook and doing their TikToks. But while they're waiting for their Reels to pop off, they're being super consistent with it. What are the things that you recommend to gather those customers and have those distributors come in?
So I love Hap. I miss doing Hap. I literally can't really do Hap right now with my inbox, but I love Hap, and that's what I teach. I loved 75 host to post in 72 hours. Like that was my jam. And so that's what I would suggest. Like if you're not enrolling customers, get up a ton of giveaway host to posts. Do a 75 and 72. So get up 25 giveaway host posts, grow your network, everyone that comments on those, because they will blow up. um, and give them a basically like a customer host post. So I'm loving the smoothie host post right now. I think it's really cute. And then the gummy one, I love the gummy one. I
Yeah,
think it's really
gummies is really good, especially if you like have some cute pictures of the gummies. Because you can put those in the comments, and then people like who doesn't want to who doesn't want to eat a gummy, if it tastes good, which ours do taste really good. Will you, I think I stole like your whole board and it's the one that we use now, but will you share your smoothie Hap?
yeah. I'm
Will you
not.
just send it to me maybe, and then we can make sure everybody gets it?
Yes, I will send it to you now.
Um, so I love that. Yeah. I mean, if you guys haven't been on one of Amy Spence's 1.5 million host to post Zooms in the last few weeks, last few months, like go find it on YouTube, because it's fire. And the way that she does them is the exact same way that me and Elisa both do them. And it works. It really, really works. It works for growing your network. It works for getting host to post up. And I love that. I love 75 host to post in 72 hours. How about this? I don't know if you're down. I'm just going to like throw you out there, but anybody who gets up 75 host to posts in the next 72 hours, let's enter them in a drawing, and they can win a 30-minute one-on-one with me and you. Can we challenge them? Are you
Yeah,
down?
definitely. I'm down for that.
Okay, so it is 6:30 Pacific time. So that would be 6:30 Pacific time on Friday, between now and Friday. Wait, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yep. So anybody who gets 75 host to post, message me or Lisa on Instagram on Friday evening. Send us screenshots of all your host to posts, and we'll enter, and somebody will get a coaching call with us. I think that's a super fun way to challenge you guys to like just get out there and get it done. You have 3 days, like just go do it. Okay, I'm gonna look in the chat real fast. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, we'll get the smoothie Hap from her. Saray said, not Elisa saying this to me about reels, and I signed an LC 2 minutes after. LOL. Literally. Because yeah, I mean that you guys, I think the craziest thing about all of the Zooms that I've been on recently, all of the people who I've heard from recently who are absolutely killing it, they're enrolling a ton, they're earning these bonuses, they're feeling good about their businesses. They're all saying the same thing. They're saying, get your mind right, get consistent, show up in videos, and do host to posts. They're all saying the exact same things. And so the only thing that you are probably doing wrong is going to be one of those 4 things. They're either your mindset isn't right, you're not staying humble and being willing to learn, you're not being consistent with video content, or you're not being consistent with host to post. It's probably one of those 4 things, most likely starting with the mindset piece. And that's been the biggest shift for me the last few weeks, diving into the manifestation babe stuff. Like literally, even I'm like stuck on day 2 of this like 3-day thing because I've been sick as heck. But even just doing the day 1 where you release and you forgive, like even if you just do that, and that's what Catherine, who does the manifestation babe, that's what she says. She says, even if you just do the releasing part and you start to release those energetic blocks and get rid of those toxic mindsets and let go of those old beliefs, you are going to start seeing shifts in your life. You are going to start seeing shifts in your businesses. Oh yeah, did you send? I'll take that. Oh yeah, super cute. That is a super cute host to post. Okay, I'm gonna send this in. I'm gonna send this in the mastermind chat, and then I'm gonna send it in my chat, and then I think since it's on my iPad, it'll share. Does anybody else have any questions for Lisa before we hop off? I know this was quick, but I just wanted it to be fire and to the point and inspire you guys to get out there. And we got a little hap challenge going. You can get some one-on-one time with me and this queen. And I think that's exciting. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will, besides earning $4,000 in bonuses, obviously, because that's super good too. But I'm pumped too now. I'm gonna go out and get my 75 haps and 70 towers. So it's 25 giveaway posts and then 25 like for distributors and 25 for customers. Yeah, that's your challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it can be 75 of anything. I just definitely suggest doing at least 25 to grow your network. Because I enroll a lot from product posts too. So I don't actually enroll from the HAP. I enroll from the product posts that I put up after.
Right, right. So I would say if you have less than 1,000 friends, you should do 75 giveaway host to posts. Like you should just keep the giveaway host to posts coming. If you are over 1,000 friends or over 2,000 friends, then you could probably get away with doing like some giveaway ones and some product ones and some distributor ones. I know distributor host to posts have been popping off for a lot of people. I know a lot of people have been enrolling from those as well. So I think that's it, love. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud to know you. Thank you for being in my corner. Thank you for always being willing to pour into others. We appreciate you so much. And I am so excited to watch you earn the success bonus again and again. Boo, you're killing it. We're all going to go out and earn it now.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you guys are so welcome. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.